I still want answers on what they say, the Catholic Church food that was coming in here tasting funny all those years. My grandmother won't eat the food. And the milk was doing something to the cats, man. I was like, for the and then my aunt's like, don't. I made a whole long video on that. I think I made a short video on that too, man. Don't put that milk in for the cats. Because what I was first doing, the poor cats, and then I was thinking, no, and then I started to realize, well, the government intrusion is using the animals, man. Because they're responding to sound. It's like that blackfish thing. The blackfish is about what you can hear. I'm talking about what you can't hear. These animals are, I mean, this is the experiment. I want to be compensated for it. You're using the animals in a way to be, I mean, my gosh, you're harming the animal. Again, they didn't have cats here until I got here. My aunt told me. Well, I said, you never had cats? They go, well, we do because you're here. That's why you have cats? Why? All of a sudden, there's all these feral cats, and I was looking up laws, and they shut my computer down. And I tried to talk to an officer, they wouldn't call me back. I mean, they're even doing that with. I have a whole note on that. Oh my God, there's just so many things. And then I realized, wow, man, the government is using the animals. At some point, I stopped. I didn't want, and I said, I'm not going to give it milk. I'm not going to give it food. I don't want. These animals are like used by the government intruder. It took me a long time to figure that one to say, wait a minute, something's really not right here. But prior to that, I was giving because my grandmother, they wouldn't use they would use the milk carton, the church milk or whatever. I guess because it's coming from, that's what they say, it's coming from a Catholic church. But then my aunt's like, don't give them that milk. If you're gonna give them milk, get the regular milk from the cow. I said, well, why not this one? Then I know some of the cats disappeared. I don't know if they died, and I want an answer on that. Was something harmful inside that? I don't know, man. Because then it's like a human, an animal rights person, and that's abusive to the animal. But yet you want me to have that. So what was being put into what's the chemical being put into the milk, man? Because I haven't, and I said, wait a minute. What's the difference? I remember I said, what's the difference? What's the difference between the milk here and the milk in there? That created a confrontation. She says, look, I'm telling you, don't give them this milk. And don't give it. And at some point, it's like they wouldn't, because I wasn't eating, the food was tasting weird. And I said, well, I don't want to throw the food away. At some point, it was funny, man. They were saying, okay, give that to the animal. Don't give that. And at some point, it was like, no, don't give any of the food to the animals, man. I said, wait a minute. I mean, and then what they wanted me to do is put the church food and then throw it over a fence where there was a pit bull dog next door. I'm not doing that. I'm not throwing food over the fence to an animal, man. I said, if you want to feed the animals, you feed them. I'm done with this. This is like, I mean, this is like crazy, man. I mean, like, I can't even believe it. And like, I love animals. I have nothing against animals. I have everything against animals in this vicinity. Totally. I've been attacked. Then the rabies conversation with the emergency technician taking care of my wound about bats. And then there was the bat-ins. I mean, you know what I mean? What's going on here? And then these animals are responding to some type of sound that is, in the room or even... so I was even questioning my shoes. I said, wait a minute, these shoes were way brand new and I've worn them before, so my shoes got interchanged. It was a black Reebok. And this is my problem. Using a name brand, taking that name brand and then using that name brand but putting some type of tech in it. And I have a black Reebok that I have an issue with it because what that cats were doing was responding to the shoe. So then I said, wait a minute, do they have a technology in the shoe? And then it was like to an attack mode. And I said, oh my God, they're not training. And I thought you couldn't train a cat. You can. This 5 years, guys, you can train a cat. That's why they want the cat kittens here. And I realized, wow, they're doing some type of experiment and I want that released to the public. What is the government experiments using animals and sound? I want answers. I made a big long documentary on this already. Again, the intruder knows.